Welcome back to What's Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Cliff and it's under the command of Geladen. Or is that Geladen? Not really sure, but we won't call him Dave. No, other people do that. We would possibly do that. We might call him Pete, but no, we'll just call him Geladen. Game started. Okay, well he's got a 155mm howitzer and he can do 550 alpha with these HE shells. And the good thing about the M44 is it's not only got a very fast reload rate, this one's 17.17 seconds, but it also does have a swiveling gun in the mount, which means it can carry over a very wide arc of fire. We'll just bring the mini map up so we can see what he's aiming at. Okay, first enemy's been spotted, and although we're aiming for that pass, the road that goes up to the top of the cliff, top of the hill, it looks like he's going to hit that T67. Rounds out, and yes, a big splash for 257. He tracked the T67 and he's gone. So that kind of blocks that road now, because I'm not sure that looks can make it up that path. Okay, rounds out on the looks, splashes in for 42, persuades him not to go up the hill. That T67 on our team is actually doing a good job. He's persuading that looks to go elsewhere. Okay, right, well, we've got a number of targets we can shoot at. First one, a BDR. A direct hit for 256 off that one. That's nice. That's a Chi knew there, but we lost sight of them. T67 is not spotting now. Okay, there's that M5, the one that went up the plateau. And another T67 hiding over in the corner there in the western pass. Now we can easily hit him from here. Rounds out and... oh, wipeout! Very unlucky for that T67. He got taken out with that round. But in the meantime, the enemy does have somebody up on the cliff now. And we're looking at a BDR who's managed to make his way through the pass. But, oh, well, our rounds fired just after he was killed. But that M5 Stuart's managed to make his way up onto the plateau. He's now going from rock to rock, trying to spy on our cap area. There he is. He's being proxy spotted by that M4A1 just below him. If he stays there, then we'll be able to spot where he goes and then get good shots on him. He's moved up to that bush. We fire around in and get a piece of him. A near miss. Now it's a tier 6 game, so we're top tier, which means of course we do have to work extra to get all the XP. It would be much easier if we were lower tier than top, because then obviously we'd be hitting higher tier opponents. That's a P2640. That is a lower tier opponent. It's a tier 4 Italian medium, and there's a TOG, and that's a tier 6 British premium heavy tank, or as we like to call them, pinatas. Oh well, I'm afraid that hit the Greek temple. So the problem with that position is that it's very, very difficult to get shots in some directions. And we can't get shots of that looks because we've got a red line. That's because of the cliff that's right next door to us. We can go for the M4 though and get a nice slice of him. 188. Unfortunately, the enemy is closing in on us. The M5 has gone back to the cliff edge and he might catch sight of us if we keep firing. But we do have to keep the fire rate up. The enemy does have an M44 as well at their end, so the moment we get spotted, he's more than likely going to try to kill us. M5's gone behind the rock. We can't hit him from here. If he pulls back further out, we might be able to. Well, he's moved away, but he's staying behind the rock, so it's very difficult to hit him. There he goes again. This time round, our shell doesn't splash him. We're pulling back further into the bushes. Okay, enemy M4. Was it an M3 was seen over there? I think it was an M3 actually. Oh, Valentine's hiding down below. He's not really taking part in the battle at all. And unfortunately, we just lost him. And there's that Lux. And he's coming up here. So we've got to prepare to shotgun him. In fact, the enemy's closing in on our position. There's only 4 of us left on our team. So it looks like the rest of the team sort of like gave up and didn't really try. Or they were a bunch of muppets. Oh, but he got the M5 with a direct hit there. That Lux is climbing up the slope towards the cap. He's taking a look. Unfortunately, he's just killed our T28E F40 and we killed the AMX40 on the enemy team. So that's 2 light tanks we've killed. Here comes their T3485M. But he's not coming up here either. And now we're all alone. Nobody else left alive. Okay, here he is. It's a Lux coming for us. Oh, he's found us. And we fired now, so we reload for the next 17 seconds. We move to get away. And we ram kill the Lux, but we die in the process. And that's the end of the game. But we've actually picked up a Naydin's medal of all things. So, the end of battle results. We got a 2nd class tanker for Geladen in the M44. Got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. Got 4 exactly. An eye for an eye because he took out the Lux by ramming him right at the end when he fired his last round and missed him. Got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15 in that one. And he picked up a Naydin's medal for killing all the enemy light tanks. And the last light tank that he killed in the battle was the Lux by ramming him. And finally, the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle. And the win 8 for that game was 3-2-4-4. Even though it was a loss, he still played very well and he did get epic medals. So let's have a look at team score. There you go, 1,565 hit points of damage. He beat the M44 on the enemy team and got 1293. And then their TOG 2 managed 1166. When it came to kills, again, he got the highest amount. He got 4 kills. KV85 managed to get 3, so did the Lux on the enemy team. And that, of course, included his kill. And when it came to base XP, well, I'm afraid the enemy team won there. Their Lux got 597, the one that died. 580 went to the M44 and 576 to the M4A1. Geladen managed to get 466. He fired 13 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 2 penetrations and 7 splash. Damage of 1,565 hit points, of which 1, 2, 3, 4 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously the difference was the Lux, which he rammed at close range. Received 6 hits, 5 penetrations, 1 non-penetrations. All those came from the Lux, who fired his magazine into him as he was ramming him. And he also damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did 191 hit points of damage assist and 103 hit points of stun assist off 6 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 28,050 credits and got 5,507 credits for courageous resistance. That's for getting an epic medal in a losing or drawing game. And his total came to 33,557, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 25,012 credits. Picked up 4 bonds for getting a Naydin's and the high caliber. The Naydin's is worth 3 bonds, the high caliber is worth 1, and 699 XP plus 417 for courageous resistance took away 1,116. So a nice little effort by Geladen. It was a pity that the rest of the team were complete muppets and he had absolutely no chance of winning it. He was doing a good job in terms of picking off the enemies that came towards him, but in the end he just ran out of teammates. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button. And please do share our URL with your mates. If you find a really good replay, do share it around so that they can see it as well. Thanks for watching.